check. Microphone.
Tess Sheldon. Tess is always strong in the meeting Sheldon. Fondest memory of playing basketball at Northern Cast was playing the last place game at 9 a.m. during the state tournament 2 years ago. Plans after graduation, attend UNB, major in nursing. 00, Tess Jones. Number 12, Liv Olson. Liv is the daughter of Clear Jones Olson. Fondest memory of playing basketball at Northern Cast, going to state my sophomore year and moving 3 mattresses into one room the last night. Plans after high school, attend UNB, major in occupational or speech therapy. Number 12, Liv Olson. Number 13, Emma Hundes. Emma has got her hand in Haley Hundes. Fondest memory of playing at Northern Cast, when I lost my white jersey and had to wear number 43 for a game. Plans after high school, attend the University of Nebraska-Lincoln for communications and journalism. Number 13, Emma Hundes. Number 25, Lauren Johnson. Lauren is the daughter of Randy and Jeremy Johnson. Fondest memory of playing at Northern Cast, talking to Faith on the bench during the games and practicing with Emmy children. Plans after high school, attend the University of Jamestown for exercise science and their Doctor of Physical Therapy program. Number 25, Lauren Johnson. And now our juniors have some words for their seniors.
Thank you, Lauren, for being such a good role model.
senior parents, if you would wait on the floor, Carlita will take a picture. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please help me give a big round of applause for our seniors and their parents. Thank you for your dedication.
Hello, everyone, and a good Monday evening to you, and welcome to Northern Cass as tonight the 2026 Division A girls basketball regular season concludes for both the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Central Cass Squirrels. And what better way to end the regular season with a good old-fashioned rivalry matchup between the Squirrels and the Jaguars. It's the Battle of Rural Cass County, and it's here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Both teams looking to end their regular season with a victory, pick up some much-needed momentum into next week's region tournament. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show, and it continues next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right, Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Brady Siebel's with you here tonight from Northern Cass. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve online at IrieINS.com. Let's meet the two teams here tonight. We'll start with the Squirrels of Central Cass. Coming into tonight, 10-10 overall, 5-6 in region play. RPI ranked number 15 in Division A girls basketball. Offensively, they score 57.7 points per game. Defensively, they give up 57.9 points per game. Last week, they went 2-1, picked up a couple of road victories, including an important region victory last Tuesday at Grafton, a 72-57 victory. Then Thursday at Lisbon, picking up the region win, 68-47. Then Saturday at home, falling to the Devils Lake Firebirds, 70-51. Their opponents, the home team tonight on senior night, it's the Northern Cass Jaguars, 4-16. Overall, 2-9 in region play. RPI 24 in the state of North Dakota. Offensively giving up 43 points, or offensively scoring 43.7 points per game. Defensively giving up 59.8. Looking to get off of an 8-game skid to end their regular season. These two teams played earlier on this season, back at the before the turn of the new year, December 15th at Central Cass. The Squirrels picking up a 64-56 victory. Let's look at both of your teams. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk with the coaches. Coach Kobe Vanderwall for Northern Cass. But when we return, we'll talk with Coach Jay Mockman for the Squirrels. That's next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your live event.com, our insurance pregame show continues with our pregame coach's comments. Coach Jay Bachman for Central Cass. And Coach, lo and behold, we're here the final day of the regular season. Just kind of talk about the whirlwind of a year it's been so far.
You know, I was just telling people today that it seemed like it was January 1 yesterday, and then now, boom, it's the last game of the season. So it's been, you know, fast and furious. Those first few months, we were kind of getting our feet under us, and we kind of hit our stride there for a while, and now, boom, it's over, and tournaments are next week. So it comes and goes faster every year for me, I think. I know that we always look forward to playing the Jaguars because it's a fun rivalry, and it's just been quite the year.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. But last week, 2-1A, we get a pair of road victories, then fell at home on Saturdays. What did you see from your girls last week?
You know, it's always good to get region wins. So, you know, to get a region win is huge. And then to come away with 2 wins in a week is even better. You know, going into, last week we went Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Monday is a big, 8-9 days. So we're still working, and we're still trying to get better. And last week, getting 2 wins is huge. Falling a little short on Saturday is never a good feeling, but it's a good game. They're a good team, and you just kind of learn from it. We took a few things from the game that we can improve upon, and hopefully we get better at those tonight. So I know last week the girls were really excited to play and just get those wins. So it'll be fun, and it was a good week.
Rivalry matchup here against Northern Cass. Always a fun time when it's the Squirrels and the Jaguars, no matter what sport it is.
For sure. It doesn't matter what the records are, what the scores are. Our games are always hard-fought games with these guys. Some teams that we've beat handily, they've lost to, but when we played them, it was an 11-point game, and it was closer than that most of the game. So, honestly, you never know what's going to happen tonight. I know last year we came here and took care of business, played our best game of the season, and then we played Northern Cass in the region tournament and got upset. So you just never know. Like, these big rivalry games are you just roll the ball out there, and you hope you're ready, and you hope you're prepared, and you hope the girls are ready to play, and things just kind of happen how they happen. But excited to play them. They got a whole bunch of seniors, so I think it's their senior night, so that'll be fun to see those girls go off and go off the rest of their lives and enjoy life. But we got a game, and it should be a fun one.
Give us a key for the Squirrels here tonight.
We got to play for 90 feet. We got to play the whole court. We got to push them. We got to press them. We got to get them running. In a half-court game, we'll be all right, but we need to play full court, full go, 90 feet, and we got to pressure them.
Jay, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
You don't have to spend 4 years or a fortune to start your future. At NDSCS, you'll find first-class classrooms, expert instructors, and hands-on learning that gets you job-ready fast. Earn your degree, gain confidence, and start a career you love sooner than you think. With 97% job placement, high starting salaries, and transfer programs that save thousands, it just makes sense. And that's why NDSCS is the smarter way to college.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Event.com, our insurance pregame show continues here. Our pregame coach's comments. Coach Colby Vanderwall for Northern Cass. And Coach, final regular season game here of your first season. Just kind of talk a bit about kind of what you've learned, kind of what you've seen from the girls throughout these last couple months.
I've learned a lot of things from these girls, which is awesome. But they're all relentless. They're all relentless in their own ways. Whether we're winning, we're losing, we're having good days, we're having bad days. They always come to work and they always work hard.
How nice has that been to see the fact that, no matter kind of how this season has gone, they're still putting in that work, they're still putting in that effort day in, day out to improve? It's
been awesome because, that's a skill that everyone needs to learn, and that's a skill that's going to take you really far in life, because some days you're going to have good days, some days you're going to have bad days, but if you can fight through it, you can persevere through it, you're going to be good.
Final home game, for some of these seniors, just talk about how you maybe try to curtail those emotions knowing that there's still an important game to play today.
Just let them know that, this night's all about you guys. This night's about honoring you, but you also got to take that energy, take that excitement, and leave it on the floor and use it against the opponent.
And then added on to that, it's a rivalry game against Central Cass. It's always fun. There's no love lost when it's the Jaguars and the Squirrels.
Yeah, no, it's always fun playing these guys. Always fun, getting to play against the Squirrels. So it should be a good night full of a lot of fun and full of good basketball.
Tell you what you know about the Squirrels with Coach Bachman. Always a good program in Region 1.
Yeah, Jay does a phenomenal job, and he's a great guy too. So it's always fun. You get to coach against him and get to have a little friendly competition with him as well.
So what do you want to see from your girls out on the floor here tonight?
I just want to see all-out effort. Whether that's diving on the ground for loose balls or ripping a ball off the glass for a rebound. Relentless effort in all aspects of the game.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
At Northern Cass, we believe every learner has the power to change the world, and we're here to help them do just that. That's why we're not your average school district. We deliver a world-class education built on trust, authentic relationships, and bold, innovative practices that prepare learners for whatever path they choose. Northern Cass is currently looking for bus and activity drivers to help out with routes in the morning and afternoon. For more information becoming a bus and activity driver with Northern Cass, give Bryce Laxdal a call at 701-331-0452. That's 701-331-0452.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Carol, Leslie, or Craig to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
Brady Siebel's back with you here from Northern Cass. Taking a look at Region 1 standings. Central Cass, Northern Cass, this is the final Region 1 game to be played during the regular season. The remaining 5 have all their region games completed. A couple teams with their seasons completed. A couple other teams still a couple of non-region games throughout the rest of this week. So taking a look at the region standings and how they will fare, or what they will be for the region tournament beginning next Monday. Valley City will be the top seed in Region 1, 12-0. They will get a bye in that first round matchup Monday. Kindred is number 2. They are at 9-3. They play the 7 seed, the Lisbon Broncos, which are 0-12 in region play. 3-6 matchup will be the 3 seed Wahpeton at 8-4 against the 6 seed Northern Cass at currently 2-9, and the 4-5 matchup, the pivotal 4-5 matchup, will be Central Cass at 5-6 against Oak Grove at 5-7. Again, the region tournament begins on Monday. Well, from NDSU, Chase Miller will have the full coverage, all 3 days, video coverage on yourliveevent.com. Some of the other region tournaments up in Devils Lake is the 2A video coverage with Josh and Jacob. And over in Jamestown, audio only, I'll have the Region 1B girls basketball tournament. Take a look at other games across the state of North Dakota in Division A. Monday night, so not a ton of other games going on. In Division A girls basketball, Stanley is at Newtown, Watford City is at Dickinson Trinity, Beulah is at Shiloh Christian, and on yourliveevent.com, Grafton is at Hillsborough Central Valley. 3 Division A girls basketball games, boys basketball games. 4 Winds Minnewacan is at Dunseith, Devils Lake is at Mayport CG, and Grafton is at Oak Grove. Other games tonight on YourLiveEvent.com is the Dickinson, or is the 1B tournament in Lisbon. Hankinson has qualified for the region tournament, defeating Richland 62-48. The Pirates moving on to the region tournament. In another region qualifier, it's Enderlin against Wyndmere Lidgewood. That game going on right now on YourLiveEvent.com. Championship a little bit later on tonight will be Maple River and Sargent County for the District 1B tournament in Lisbon. Take a break, come back with our starting lineup. That's next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Time now for your starting lineups here for both teams. We'll start with the visitors here tonight. That is the Squirrels of Central Cass. Starting with a 5'7" senior guard number 1, Abby Kobervig. A 5'7" freshman guard number 2, Kenley Haug. A 5'10" senior forward number 3, Liv Severson. A 5'7" sophomore guard number 13, J.C. Verkeelen. And a 5'5" junior guard number 21, Sophie Sherwhite. Head coach is Jay Bachman for the Central Cass Squirrels. Your starting lineup for the home team here tonight in the Jaguars of Northern Cass. 5'8" senior forward number 00, Tess Jalbert. A 5'6" junior guard number 4, Carly Ryder. A 5'7" senior center number 12, Olivia Olson. A 5'6" senior guard number 13, Emma Hovdenis. And a 5'9" senior center number 25, Lauren Johnson. That's your starting lineup for Northern Cass. Kobe Vanderwall, the head coach in his first year for the Jaguars. Central Cass going with the road red uniforms, white numerals trimmed in black squirrels across the front with a black stripe down the side. Northern Cass going with the home white uniforms, black numerals trimmed in yellow with Jaguars across the front. Our opening tip-off here at 7:33 from Northern Cass is taken by the Squirrels. The Squirrels did pick up the JV victory as well, 76-45. Squirrel basketball, Severson, top of the key three ball. That one is off the mark, no good. And Ryder with the rebound. And she'll look to bring it up court for the Jaguars. Jalbert, right wing, dribbles it. Free throw line, over Hovdenes, three ball. That one too strong off the back iron, but Ryder with her second board already. Tries to take it to the hole, out of bounds, off of a squirrel. It'll stay with the Jaguars. Hovdenes to inbound it along the baseline. Ryder. Three ball on its way. That one no good, and the rebound is taken by the Squirrels. Haug with her first board. Pushes it up court, across the timeline, still with it in the paint. Loses the handle of it, ball on the floor, and Johnson forces the steal. First turnover, back the other way. Hovdenes three ball, this one short off the front iron, but then the rebound, Johnson with the offensive board. Pass deflected, and it'll stay with Northern Cass. Jaguars have gotten some looks here in this first minute of play. Have not gotten it to fall yet inside. Jalbert puts it up and draws the foul. So Tess Jalbert to the free throw line for Northern Cass to try to open up the scoring. So Liv Severson will pick up the foul. That'll be her first, team's first. As Tess Jalbert, the senior, at the line. First one's good. That'll open up the scoring. The fans can take a seat. As her second free throw is upcoming. On its way, got them both. So the Jaguars, the early 2-0 lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in Minnesota and North Dakota. Online at dhb.bank. Inside to Severson, back out. Kobervig with the three ball, off the mark, no. And the rebound is taken by Olivia Olson. And then we'll get a whistle, and she stepped out of bounds. So that'll be the first turnover on the Jags. Squirrels get the possession, back inbound baseline with Kobervig. Lob it out. Haug with it. Hands it off. Severson with the drive. Blocked. Nope. They'll call the foul. So Ryder picks up the foul. Be her first, team's first. So at the free throw line, first one is up and good for Liv Severson. That opens up the scoring for Central Cass. Second one upcoming. Trying to tie it up at 2 early on in the first quarter. Good. So 2-2, we're tied up. Minute 20 into this first quarter. Rivalry game, Northern Cass and Central Cass. Gets it across on the pass to Jalbert. Johnson inside all alone. Olivia Olson for 2. First basket from the floor. And the Jaguars lead by 2 once again. Three ball on its way from Haug. That's good. Nothing but the net, three ball, and Central Cass has taken their first lead of the game. Ryder across the timeline. Pass was deflected by a squirrel. It'll stay with Northern Cass. 26 to shoot. As Hovdenes will inbound it. Baseline, Jalbert. Hovdenes, three ball. That one too strong, and the rebound taken by Verkeelen. Pass deflected, and Jalbert with the steal inside. As Carly Ryder with the 2, and that will force a timeout by Coach Jay Bachman. Our timeouts from Bank North, online banknorth.bank. 6-5 Northern Cass leads Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Out of the Bank North timeout, it's Squirrel basketball. Haug across the timeline, gets it back, right wing. In the corner, Kobervig. Back to Haug. Sherwhite, top of the key with Severson. Left wing now with Severson. Cross court, Haug, 3-ball. That one short off the front iron. Jalbert with the rebound. Well, then it's stolen away by the Squirrels. Haug with it. Inside, then back outside. Work it all the way around. 3-ball, that one is good. J.C. Verkeelen with the 3-ball. Get it across on the pass to Jalbert. Across the timeline. Jalbert, top of the key, 15 to shoot. Johnson gets a screen, and pass deflected. Kobervik gets the steal. Hands it off to Haug. Over Verkeelen, 3-ball. That one off the mark, no, and the rebound taken by Johnson. Her second board, but then Verkeelen steals the pass, but the shot wouldn't go, and the rebound is taken by the Squirrels. Hovdenes with her first board. Jalbert for 3. That one no off the iron. Offensive rebound. Ryder no. Third chance no. And we'll get a whistle and a tie-up. Arrow keeps it with Northern Cass. Squirrels lead by 2. 4:27 to go first quarter. Inbound Jalbert. Hovdenes inside, Olsen, no, and the rebound taken by the Squirrels. Haug the other way, pass deflected by Jalbert, it finds Verkeelen. Sherwhite inside, tried to get it to Severson, deflected, it finds Haug, 3-ball, no, and the rebound taken by the Jaguars. Lauren Johnson trying to break the double team, and Coach Vanderwall will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Our timeouts from Bank North. Squirrels by 2, yourliveevent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Out of the Bank North timeout. It's Central Cass by 2 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Jalbert across the timeline, hands it off as Cadence Hussar checking in out of the timeout for Jaguars. Also 10, Brinley Winterquist checking in as well. Ryder, and out of bounds, it'll stay with Northern Cass. Also Carson Melander in, so they only 2, Ryder and Jalbert, the 2 staying on the court for Northern Cass. Same 5 for Central Cass out of the timeout. Olsen. Hussar, she'll put up the 3-ball, that one no. And the rebound is taken by Haug, her second board. Up across the timeline, mid-range J, that one's good. She's got 5, 10-6. Inbounds, they get it across on the pass to Melander. Feed it inside, then back outside. Jalbert, Ryder in the corner, 3-ball, short. And the rebound taken by Kobervik. Haug across the timeline. Severson for 3, good. Liv Severson, her first points from the floor. She's got 5, and quickly the lead is up to 7. And a turnover. Gives it back to Central Cass. As Addison Hushka checking in for Central Cass. Inbounds to Haug. Keelan Flanagan also checking in. She's got the ball, and then they work it inside to Liv Severson. Back-to-back buckets for Liv. 15-6. Jalbert across the timeline. 3-ball, Melander banks it in. Bank is open for 3 for Carson Melander. Much needed bucket there for Northern Cass. Flanagan. Haug, and we'll get a foul. Hovdenis checking back in for Northern Cass as Ryder will check out. Hussar with the foul, her first. Team second. Inbound, Severson, drive outside, then kick out. Hushka lost the handle of it, loose, and eventually Jalbert forces the steal. Turnover 4. Jaguar basketball the other way. Hovdenis tried to get it inside to Jalbert. Pass was out of her reach, and then it's stolen by Severson. Turnover 6 by the Jags. Inside, Haug puts it up, off the glass and in. Kenley Haug now with 7. Minute 45 to play, 17-9. Central Cass leading Northern Cass. Hussar across the timeline, Jalbert. Hovdenis, 3 ball on its way. That one is off the mark, no, and Haug, rebound number 3. Up the court, Hushka with it, back out. Flanagan for 3, no. Offensive rebound, and we'll get a foul. Severson with the rebound. I think they'll call the foul on the floor before the shot attempt. So Olivia Olson will pick up her first. Team's third. It is on the floor. As Lauren Johnson checking back in for the Jags. Minute 22 inbound play. Severson picks up the dribble. Back out. Flanagan, mid-range jumper, good. As Keelan Flanagan for 2. Jaguars the other way, up and under. Hussar is going to go to the free throw line. As Addison Hushka will pick up the foul, her first. Team second. Hussar off on the first. As Brinley Winterquist checking back in for the Jags. Second shot is good, splits the pair. Haug will walk it up court. Chance to go 2 for 1 here for Central Cass. Just under a minute to go in this first quarter. Flanagan handed off. Haug gets a screen, top of the key, inside. Severson, good. Liv Severson now with 9, 21-12. Jaguars the other way. Melander in the near corner, inside. Try to get it to Winterquist. Out of her reach, out of bounds. Turnover 7. And Squirrel basketball. Shot clock turned off. 34.8 to play in the first quarter. Haug will walk it up court across the timeline. Gets a screen. Inside, then back outside. Pass was deflected. Johnson forces turnover number 5. And Hussar will draw a foul. So they'll get Haug. That'll be her first. Just her third, so another foul to give if you're Central Cass. So Hussar with the inbounds. Melander back to Hussar. 15 seconds. Gets a screen from Winterquist. Melander. Step back. Hovdenis. Inside Johnson. And pass deflected as it's stolen away. The steal from Hushka. 3 ball, little half court. No good by Flanagan. And that will do it for quarter number 1. 1 quarter in the books, 3 to go. On your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Central Cass 21, Northern Cass 10, yourliveevent.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods. Red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, in rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Brady Siebels on the microphone. Harper Rust running the camera for us here tonight. Thank you, Harper, for your camera work here. As second quarter will start with Squirrel basketball. As Haug with it. Flanagan inside. Cobbervig in the corner. Flanagan gets again. Haug drives inside the paint. Sherwhite back in out of the time or half quarter break. And Melander steps in front of a pass, forces a steal. She'll bring it across the timeline. Jalbert back to Melander, just able to extend her arm. Track down the basketball, 20 to shoot. Back to Melander along the three-point arc. Top of the key with Jalbert, gets a screen. Looks to drive inside, no. But the offensive rebound, Olivia Olsen keeping the possession alive. Three ball, that one is off the mark. And Kenley Haug with rebound number 4. Trying to push the pace up ahead. Flanagan inside. She's got her second bucket. 23 to 10. Squirrels looking to break it open here in the second quarter. Melander across the timeline, right wing. Picks up her dribble. Ryder. Kick out, three ball. Hovden is good. Emma Hovden is able to connect from 3 for the first time tonight. Jaguars trail by 10. Haug across the timeline. Sherwhite. Flanagan. Free throw line. No, but draws the foul. And so Keelan Flanagan will go to the free throw line. So Melander will pick up the foul, her first. Team's first of the quarter. First free throw attempt is up and good. Second shot, good. She got them both. 6 points for Flanagan here in this first half. Leads a dozen. Ryder across the timeline, still with it all the way coast to coast. Couldn't get the basket to fall, and we'll get a tie-up on the rebound attempt. Arrow keeps it with Northern Cass. 25 to shoot. They'll inbound it from the baseline. Lauren Johnson to inbound it. Excuse me, that's Melander to, Hussar to inbound it. 15, not 25. Deep three on its way. That is good from Carly Ryder. Her first triple leads under 10. Work it inside. Morgan Wald, her first points tonight. The 5'10 sophomore in on the score sheet. Jalbert at the free throw line. Hussar with the drive, good. Cadence Hussar, her first from the floor. As Haug across the timeline, pair of Squirrels ready to check in at the next whistle. Cobbervig in the corner. Inside Wald, and the pass was stolen away. Turnover 7. Ryder, three ball, off the mark, no. Melander with the offensive rebound. Kick out three ball, that one wouldn't go for Hussar. Offensive rebound again by Olsen. Loose ball, it's eventually corralled, kept alive by Northern Cass. 25 on the shot clock. Inside shot no good by Olsen, and the rebound taken by the Squirrels. Haug across the timeline. Corner elbow jumper is good. She's got 9. 29-18. Hussar across the timeline. Pair of Jags ready to check in as well. Ryder baseline drive and draws the foul. That'll be Flanagan, her first. First of the quarter. as Abigail Schenk checking in for Northern Cass. Inside, Ryder all alone gets it to go. Sherwhite back in for Central Cass. 3-ball on its way from Severson. No. As Verkeelen also back in, trying to track down the rebound. Out of bounds. Jaguar basketball. Inside, Jalbert back out. 3-ball. Hovdenes for 3. Her second triple. Deficit is 6. Haug the other way for Central Cass. In and out, no good. And the rebound is taken by Olsen. And then we'll get a foul on Central Cass. Verkeelen on the foul, her first, team's second. As Ryder across the timeline. Over to Jalbert. Schenk, 3-ball, that one's short, and the rebound taken by Sherwhite. Her first board. Haug across the timeline. At the elbow, Flanagan. Severson, top of the key, drive inside, puts it up, no. Rebound tipped around, and it's taken. Schenk with the rebound, and then draws a foul. Sherwhite with the foul, her first, team's third, as Hussar back in. Schenk across the timeline. Hussar picks up the dribble. Jalbert, left wing. Back to Hussar. Gets a screen, looks to drive inside and draws the foul. That's team foul number 4. Next one, and the Jags will go to the free throw line. Haug with the foul, her second, team's 4th. Inbound, tried to get it to Olivia Olsen, out of her reach, and it'll roll out of bounds. Was it touched? If it was touched, they'll inbound it from the sideline. If it wasn't, they'll inbound it from the far baseline. It was indeed touched by Northern Cass, so they'll inbound it from the sideline. Verkeelen, Haug back to Flanagan, excuse me. Haug with it. Severson. Flanagan inside, tried to get it to Verkeelen. Too high, out of bounds. Turnover 8. Jaguars with possession once again. As a timeout here on the floor. Timeout from Bank North. Online, banknorth.bank. Central Cass by 6, yourliveevent.com.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Out of the timeout from Bank North. Central Cass by 6, 29-23 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Jaguar basketball, the inbound to Hussar, and Schenk across the timeline, trying to go all the way, and had it stripped on the way up. He'll stay with the Jags. 2:22 to play first half. As Hovdenes to inbound it. Hussar with the drive, couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Olsen, kick out, 3-ball. That one is short, and the rebound taken by Flanagan, her first board. Haug up ahead to Severson. Free throw line. Sherwhite, and deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Squirrels. As Kabervig back in. as Verkeelen out for Central Cass. Haug to inbound it, and it's a 5-second call. So turnover, gives it back, but then Severson steps in front of pass, gets a turnover right back. Shot off the mark, no good. Rebound, battle for it on the floor, and tie up keeps it to Central Cass. Under 2 to play first half. Haug to inbound it, Cobbervig. Sherwhite, Haug, 3 ball, off the mark, no. And the rebound taken by Jalbert, her second board. Ahead to Melander, Olsen, no, but draws the foul. And so Olivia Olsen to the free throw line. 5'7" senior to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Her first trip to the stripe. First one is off the mark, no good. Melander Ryder checking back in for Northern Cass. Second free throw is no good. Missed them both, and the rebound is taken by Severson, her second board. Haug with a screen, kick out. Cobbervig, 3 ball on its way. Severson, yes. Liv Severson, her first points of the quarter. She's got a dozen. Lead back up to 9. Jaguar basketball. Olsen, kick out. They work it to Melander. That one was blocked. Olsen able to get it back and one. Olivia Olsen to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play. Abby Cobbervig with the foul, her first. Jaguars are in the bonus as Verkeelen will check in. So Olsen back to the free throw line. Just missed a pair. And try for the 3-point play. Also back in is 15, Addison Hushka. Second shot is off the mark, no good. And we got a loose foul on the rebound attempt. Squirrel basketball, Severson. Sherwhite, 3 ball on its way. Verkeelen, yes. Verkeelen, her second from beyond the arc. Leads up to 10. Hussar across the timeline. Inside, Melander back out. Ryder for 3, no. And the rebound taken by Sherwhite, her second board. Shot clock turned off. Cobbervig and pass gets it across on the pass to Hushka. In the corner, Severson, cross-court pass. Cobbervig, 3 ball, no. Offensive rebound. Sherwhite, final 10 seconds. Hushka at the free throw line. Severson inside. Verkeelen puts it up, no, off the iron. Melander the rebound, and that'll do it for half number 1. 2 quarters in the books, 2 quarters to go on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's Central Cass 35, Northern Cass 25 on YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cast Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cast High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cast Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
At the Central Cass School District, excellence isn't just a goal, it's our mission by empowering individuals to make a positive impact. Central Cass School District is dedicated to providing students with an innovative curriculum supported by a variety of co-curricular activities from athletics and the arts to leadership and service, aiming to provide excellence between students, staff, family, and community. Central Cass School District, fostering student excellence by inspiring individuals to be their best.
Back here, your liveevent.com. It's our Hunter Insurance Agency halftime report online at hunterinsuranceagency.com. As our first half is in the books, it is Central Cass 35, Northern Cass 25. Taking a look at your stats here. Central Cass outscoring the Jaguars 21-10. In that first quarter, the Jaguars outscoring the Squirrels by 15-14 in that second quarter. That's how we get to a 10-point first half margin. As taking a look at our stats, Tess Jalbert for Northern. We'll start with Northern Cass. Tess Jalbert, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Carson Melander, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Carly Ryder, 7 points, 3 boards. Olivia Olson, 4 points and 5 rebounds. Emma Hovdenes, 6 points and a board. Cadence Hussar with 3 points. Free throw line, 3 of 7 are the Jaguars. 8 turnovers in that first half. For the Central Cass Squirrels, Kenley Haug, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Liv Severson, 12 points, 2 rebounds. Morgan Wald, 2 points. Keelan Flanagan, 6 points and a rebound. J.C. Verkeelan, 6 points and a rebound as well. Free throw line, perfect 4 for 4. And 9 turnovers for the Squirrels in that first half. Let's look at your first half stats on the Hunter Insurance Agency halftime report. We'll take a break. We'll come back.
Prepare your fields and yield.
We'll take a break. We'll come back, and then we'll get you our first half stats. All that and more as, we'll take a look at other scores across the great state of North Dakota. All that and more as we get you ready for the second half. Coming up here in just a few moments on your liveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Taking a look at other scores across the great state of North Dakota. We'll start in Division A girls basketball. Other games going on as we speak. Watford City leads Dickinson Trinity 42-38 in the third quarter. Second quarter, Shiloh Christian leads Beulah 26-9 on yourliveevent.com. It's Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Grafton. As we'll try to find a score for that as a good one there. Fourth quarter, 2-point matchup as Grafton leads Hillsborough Central Valley 43-41 the fourth quarter right here, right now, going on right now on yourliveevent.com. Taking a look at boys basketball in Division A. Halftime, Fort Owens Minnewacan leads Dunseith 36-21. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Devils Lake leads Mayport CG 74-70. And a final, Oak Grove defeats Grafton 61-55. Over and down in Lisbon, it was the District 1 girls basketball tournament. Chase Miller with the call. In the region qualifier games, Hankinson defeats Richland 62-48. Wanmere Lidgerwood defeats Enderlin 39-35. The championship game going on right now is Maple River and Sargent County. So your four from District 1 heading to the Region 1B tournament will be Hankinson, Wanmere Lidgerwood, Maple River, and Sargent County. I'll be over in Jamestown next Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Audio-only coverage from the Jamestown Civic Center right here on yourliveevent.com. Other regions that we will feature or cover on yourliveevent.com. Video-wise, in Fargo at NDSU, the Region 1A tournament with Chase Miller. Up in Devils Lake, the Region 2A girls basketball tournament with Josh and Jacob. Region 1 and 2A audio and visual, full video rights coverage for those two tournaments. Also, starting Thursday, it's the state wrestling tournament from the Fargo Dome. We'll have our NFL Red Zone S-type coverage. I'll be covering the girls wrestling tournaments. A number of Squirrel and Northern Cass girls qualifying for the state tournament last Friday. Brent will cover the Class B boys. A couple of Northern Cass Jaguars making it to the state tournament in the B boys division. Also, Dan Weber will call the A boys with Central Cass Squirrel wrestlers, and Chase Miller down on the floor, our roving reporter, getting the sights and sounds from the Fargo Dome. That's it for our Hunter Insurance Agency halftime report. The second half next, yourliveevent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Brady Siebels and Harper Rust with us here tonight. And Harper, one day of 40 degrees and we already got flies. What? I'm not saying I like the winter. I'm just saying the bugs, that is an advantage of not having to deal with them. Granted, I will deal with bugs and not deal with 30 below temperatures like we had a couple weeks ago. Second half begins here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Jaguar basketball as both teams going with their starting 5 as stolen away by Severson. Turnover number 9. So Coppervig, Haug, Severson, Verkeelen, Sherwhite for Central Cass. For Northern Cass, Jalbert, Ryder, Olson, Hovdenis, and Johnson. Three ball on its way. That one in and out, no good for Verkeelen, and Ryder with the rebound. As Ryder all the way to the cup, no, and Severson with the rebound. Of course, the fake spring in North Dakota, some weather potentially coming on its way next week, hopefully tomorrow into Wednesday. Hopefully everybody stays safe with the projected snowstorm coming up here tomorrow. As Nylander all alone underneath the basket, couldn't get the shot to go, but does draw the foul. And so Carson Nylander, the free throw line. Haug with her third, team's first of the quarter, as Nylander short on the first. Just 3 for 8 are the Jaguars at the stripe tonight. Second shot is good, so Nylander splits the pair. Deficit back to single digits for the Jaguars at 35-26. Severson, the drive, Haug inside, no, but Kenley Haug draws the foul. She will go to the stripe for the first time tonight. As Carson Nylander picks up the foul, that'll be her second, team's first. First free throw attempt is off the mark for Haug. That's the first missed free throw for Central Cass here tonight. Second shot is good, so splits the pair. Inbound is to Ryder, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Jalbert, back to Ryder, right wing. Hovdenis, inside Olson, back out, Jalbert. 12 to shoot, 3 ball, Hovdenis, no, yes! Oh, got the friendly roll. Bounced around, gets the home court advantage, and the 3 ball is good. Coppervig, left wing, dribbles it inside, Haug. At the free throw line, back out, 3 ball from Severson, no, high off the back iron. Rebound, bodies on the floor, eventually it's tracked down. It's Olson with the rebound, and Coach Vanderwall will call the timeout. We'll take one as well, a Bank North timeout on yourliveevent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Out of the timeout from Bank North, online at banknorth.bank. As not new, not national, Bank North is a hometown bank focused on relationships, local decisions, and community sport. Find out more at banknorth.bank. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. So Jaguar basketball to inbound it out of the timeout. Both teams with 3 remaining. Jalbert, Hovdenis, and across to Ryder. Back to Hovdenis in the corner. Feed it inside. Olson puts it up. No. And the rebound is taken by Sherwhite, her 4th board. Haug across the timeline for the Squirrels. Severson. Baseline drive and 1. Liv Severson now with 14, a chance to make it 15 with a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Winterquist as well as Hussar checking in. As Olsen Ryder checking out for the Jags. Severson free throw. That one is off the mark. No good. And the rebound taken by Winterquist, her first board. Melander across the timeline. Hussar. Right wing. Jalbert. Melander. Hussar gets a screen from Winterquist. Cross court. Jalbert for three. That one no off the back iron. Rebound, and it's off of Central Cass. Severson and Hussar battling for it. It was off of Severson. It'll stay with the Jags. Hovdenes to inbound it. Got to get it in. Jalbert gets a screen. Jalbert gets it back. 20 to shoot. Hovdenes over to Melander. Inside, Hussar. Back out, Jalbert fakes the shot. Now looks to drive inside. Mid-range J, no. And the rebound taken by Haug. That's her sixth board. Haug looking to go coast to coast all the way. Splits the double team, no. But Kenley Haug draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two. So Jalbert will pick up her second, team's third of the quarter. First shot is up and good. Kenley Haug, the 5'7" freshman for the Squirrels. As Abigail Schenk checking back in. Second shot is good. Haug makes them both. Lead back up to 11. Winterquist across the timeline. Melander. Back to Melander, top of the key. As two Jaguars there, Schenk able to corral it. And Hussar with it. He'll look to drive inside, kick out, three ball is no good. Battle for the rebound, and Winterquist able to get it, and she went up, came back down. That's a travel. And the turnover gives possession back to Central Cass as Morgan Wall checking back in. Haug across the timeline. Severson at the elbow. Over to Verkeelen. Inside Wall, the cutting Severson for two. Great pass there. And finding Severson cutting to the basket. She's got 16. Inside Olsen for the Jags, back out. Hussar for three, that one too strong, and Wald will take the rebound. Haug across the timeline, long two, that one gets the rattle roll to go. She's got 14. On the deep two, 44-29. Winterquist, Schenk, then top of the key with Hussar. Goes the other way, lost the handle of it. Wald with the steal, turnover 11. Going back the other way, Severson for two. Haug to Severson. She's got 18, 6 this quarter. Lead is up to 17 for the Squirrels. Melander. Olsen. Inside, and we'll get a foul. As Verkeelen will pick up her second, team second. Hushka checking back in, as is Flanagan. Ryder back in for Northern Cass. She's got it, top of the key. Jalbert gets a screen. Hussar, top of the key, 20 to shoot. She'll back it up towards that NC logo. 15 to shoot. Ryder, right wing. Drive inside, back out. Melander, three-point arc. 5 seconds to shoot. Hussar got to put it up. Melander got to shoot it deep two. That one short. And the rebound taken by Haug. That's her 7th board. Squirrels the other way. Haug still with it. Hand it off. Flanagan. Severson off the glass. No. And the rebound is off of the Jags. It'll stay with Central Cass. 97 seconds to play third quarter. Haug will check out. 13 for Keelan back in. Inbound, Severson. Verkeelen. Cross court, Flanagan. Inside Wald, back out. Flanagan, 3-ball, no. Rebound, Wald with it, and we'll get a foul on Central Cass. So we'll call Wald on the foul. Her first, team's third. Jaguar basketball, minute 24. Inbounds Ryder trying to break the press, able to do so, gets it across the timeline. At the logo, picks up her dribble, hands it off. Hussar. She'll look to run the offense. 20 to shoot. Melander. Top of the key, Hussar. Over to Melander. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Got to put it up. Hussar baseline drive up and under. Wald with the block, and we'll get a whistle. Tie up. Was it a shot clock violation? Either way, it will be Central Cass basketball. As it looks like it will be the shot clock. Arrow keeps it, or arrow stays at Central, pointing towards Central Cass. So Squirrel basketball. 3-ball, Verkeelen in the corner, yes. J.C. Verkeelen, her third from beyond the arc. All points coming from beyond the arc. 9 points for her. Shot clock turned off. Final 20 seconds. Melander gets a screen. Jalbert, baseline drive, off the glass and in. Tess Jalbert, the senior, with her first from the floor. She's got 4. 17-point game. Severson, drive, trying to beat the buzzer. No, but draws the foul. And so, with a second to go in the quarter, Central Cass back to the free throw line. Olsen with the foul. That'll be her third. Team's 4th. And Severson to the line. First one is up and good. She's got 19. Second one is good. She's got 20. Final second, inbound. Ryder trying to get it off. Unable to beat the buzzer. Didn't go. And 3 quarters in the books on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Cass 51, Northern Cass 31, YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Start of quarter number 4 here on your liveevent.com or Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 16-6. Central Cass outscoring the Jaguars in that quarter, doubling their lead from 10-20. Cobbervig with it for the Squirrels. Verkeelen, 3-ball, that one off the mark, no, and the rebound is taken by Jalbert, her 3rd board. Hussar with it. She'll look to drive inside. Nifty move. Shot, though, was short. And Verkeelen with the board, her 2nd. Haug with it. Top of the key. 3-ball. No. And rebound off of the Squirrels. As Emma Hovness back in. Ryder out also in. Faith Fury in for the Jaguars. For the first time tonight. As pass trying to get it to her was off the mark and out of bounds. Haug will get the inbounds. She'll bring it up court, cross the timeline. Verkeelen back to Haug, trying to save it, and it goes right to Hussar. Turnover, 10, and the lay-in by Hussar, no. Rebound, and the shot rolls out, no good for Fury, but offensive rebound, 3rd chance, no. 4th chance as Jalbert the offensive rebound. Hovdenes looks to drive inside, yes. She's in double figures with 11 to lead all Jaguars in scoring. 5'6" senior, her final game on this court. Drive, Haugen, good for 2. She's got 16. Jalbert with it. Hovdenes. Hussar picks up her dribble. Jalbert inside, splits the double team off the glass and in. She's got 6, 53-35. Out across the timeline, Verkeelen. Severson, Verkeelen for 3, no, and Jalbert with the rebound. That's her 5th board. Across the timeline, Hussar, and will get a blocking on the floor before the shot attempt. Severson with her 2nd, team's 1st of the quarter. Inbounds by Hovdenes, got 5 seconds, got to get it in, lob it, Jalbert, and we'll get a foul on Severson. So that's her 3rd, team's 2nd. Ryder back in for Northern Cass. Hovdenes with it, and Severson forces a steal. Up ahead, Haug back out Cobbervig, and through the hands of Verkeelen, able to track it before it goes to the backcourt. Cobbervig with it for Central Cass. Lob it over, Haug. Drive inside, Severson fakes the shot, now drives, splits the double team, and 1. Liv Severson with 22 now. Olivia Olsen back in. As is Schenk as well for Northern Cass. Severson at the line, that one's good. (56-35). Hovdenes across the timeline. Schenk with it, drive, baseline, picks up her dribble. Inside Ryder, and Haug was looking for the steal, but instead we'll get a tie-up. And the arrow keeps it with Northern Cass. Hovdenes to Inbound it inside Olsen. And it was blocked, deflected. It'll stay with Northern Cass. Severson there on contesting the shot for the Squirrels. Hovness to inbound it along the baseline. To Ryder. Back out. Shank with it. 3-point arc as try to get to Jalbert. It's stolen away. Steal. Lob quickly up ahead. The shot no good by Hushka. And the rebound attempt deflected off of the Jags. It'll stay with Central Cass. Lauren Johnson checking back in for Northern Cass. Inbounds Cobbervig. Severson to Haug in the corner. It's a screen from Verkeelen. Elbow jumper, no, but the foul as Jalbert will pick up the foul. Her third, team second. As Kenley Haug to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 3 of 4 at the stripe tonight. Now make it 4 of 5. She's got 17. Second shot is good. Haug makes them both. Severson out for Maddie Stieg in for Central Cass. 5'9" junior checking in for the first time today. Looks like Coach Bachman going to try to empty the bench a little bit here in this fourth quarter. Jalbert. Inside, Jalbert, good. Tess Jalbert with the bucket. Halfway gone in this fourth quarter, final 4 minutes. Haug, deep 2 is off the mark, no good. Rebound, trying to go up with it, but was Verkeelen. She lost it on the way up. It's stolen ahead for Northern Cass, and Olivia Olsen for 2. She's now got 6, 58-39, 3.5 to play. Couple Squirrels ready to check in at the next whistle. Verkeelen, free throw line, Cobbervig. Haug, inside the paint, good for 2. Haug now with 20, 60-39. Hovdenis, Johnson, Jalbert. Hovdenis in the corner, 3-ball, no, and the rebound is taken by Haug. Out, kick out, 3-ball, Verkeelen, yes. Her 4th triple. Ashank across the timeline. Jalbert inside Olsen. Puts it up off the glass. No rebound. And it's off of Central Cass as we'll get 3. Make that 4 Squirrels checking in. 21 Sophie Sherwhite checking in. 24 Jaylee Verkeelen. So looking to see. 12 Keelan Flanagan also in, as is 4 Maddie Stieg. And 14 Adrian Hintmeister on the floor for Central Cass. Jalbert free throw line. Johnson baseline. Jalbert 3-ball. That one no off the back iron. Battle for the rebound, and Sherwhite gets her 5th board. Across the timeline, Flanagan in the corner. Hintermeister, no offensive rebound though by Stieg, her 1st board. Top of the key, Hintermeister. 3-ball, that one is short, and the rebound taken by Olsen, rebound number 6. Jalbert across the timeline. Fakes the shot inside. Olsen, ball on the floor. Get back to Jalbert at the baseline. Back out. Hubdenis, 3-ball, no, and the rebound taken by Sherwhite. Rebound number 6. Gets it back a couple more. Squirrels ready to check in. Sherwhite to the cup. No offensive rebound. Put back. This one is good. Maddie Stieg with the bucket. 65-39. Jalbert and lost the handle of it. Stolen away. As Flanagan with it. Try to get inside. No. Deflected out of bounds. 2 more Squirrels ready to check in. 11, Eva Gorman checking in, as is 23, Courtney Lotvet. Inside, Garmin with it, gets a screen. Lotvet shot, no. Rebound, put back, that's good. Stieg back-to-back buckets. As the Squirrels lead 6-7-39. I had to. Jaguars with it. Inside, Olsen, no, and the rebound is taken by Jaylee Verkeelen, her first board. 25.7, so the Squirrels can hold it if they choose to. It's the final game of the regular season for both teams. As looks like Hintermeister will just hold it. Final 10 seconds. Garmin. Lotvet gets it back, fakes the shot, hands it off Hintermeister, and that will do it. As Central Cass picks up win number 11 on the season. They improve to 11-10. Your final Dakota Bank scoreboard: Central Cass 67, Northern Cass 39. YourLiveEvent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
67-39, Central Cass with the victory here tonight. That was your final on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Cass outscores the Jaguars by 11, 21-10 in that first quarter. Jags actually outscore the Squirrels by 1 in the second, 15-14. Your halftime score was Central Cass 35-25. Second half, Squirrels able to extend their lead through both quarters. 16-6, the Squirrels outscore Northern Cass in that third quarter. Your score after 3 was 51-31. And then the Squirrels doubling the Jaguars in that fourth quarter, 16-8, to bring us to your final 67-39 Central Cass with the victory here tonight. So get your game recap. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get you some energy. We'll get you some awards and stats next on yourliveevent.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You don't have to spend 4 years or a fortune to start your future. At NDSCS, you'll find first-class classrooms, expert instructors, and hands-on learning that gets you job-ready fast. Earn your degree, gain confidence, and start a career you love sooner than you think. With 97% job placement, high starting salaries, and transfer programs that save thousands, it just makes sense. And that's why NDSCS is the smarter way to college.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, talking with our Enbridge Energy player of the game as Liv Severson for Central Cass. And Liv, first off, congratulations on the victory. I know anytime you can get a region victory, you'll take it here tonight, right?
Yeah.
So just talk about yourself, your play. 25 points for you, 12 in that first half, 13 in the second half. Just kind of talk about what you were seeing out there on the floor here tonight.
I couldn't do it without my teammates, so I think they saw me in the open court well. They took it to the paint. We created shots for each other, and it just went our way.
Yeah, absolutely. With that, talk about as well, you mentioned Kenley had 20, and just the teamwork, right? The fact that able to kind of move the ball, pass the ball around, find that open shot that you needed to take here tonight.
Yep. Me and Kenley can see each other a lot. Like, we see each other all the time. She kind of just gives me a look, and I cut to the basket, and she normally hits me with a great pass. I also try and find her on the kick out sometimes, and she was able to knock down those three-pointers tonight, and that was great.
So final region game, final regular season game, and in the season 3-1 in your last 4. Just kind of talk about how you feel you've prepared yourself, getting ready for tournament time come Monday.
Yeah, this was a great region win for us. I think we played very aggressive. We ran the floor well, and I hope to take that into the region tournament.
With that, you have one more week. I know you hope to get a couple more games there in Forest. Just talk about what you hope to maybe fine-tune in practices the final couple days, getting you ready for game time Monday.
Yeah, we just need to play as a team, keep the energy up, keep things positive, and just keep rolling with what we have right now.
All right, Liv Severson, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy, energy for life, online at enbridge.com. Liv, congratulations on the victory. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break. Come back with more on yourliveevent.com.
At Northern Cass, we believe every learner has the power to change the world, and we're here to help them do just that. That's why we're not your average school district. We deliver a world-class education built on trust, authentic relationships, and bold, innovative practices that prepare learners for whatever path they choose. Northern Cass is currently looking for bus and activity drivers to help out with routes in the morning and afternoon. For more information becoming a bus and activity driver with Northern Cass, give Bryce Laxdal a call at 701-331-0452. That's 701-331-0452.
Coach Jay Bachman for Central Cass joining us here as well. And Jay, first off, congratulations. I know anytime you have a Region 1 game, especially going up against the rivals in Northern Cass, you'll just take a win no matter how you can get it, right?
For sure.
I got to give a lot of credit to Northern Cass. The Jaguars came out and they were ready to play. We got up on a lead a little bit and they didn't go away. They just kept fighting back and fighting harder, and they hit some big threes to keep them in the game, especially in the second quarter there. We could have kind of ran away with it, and they just kept fighting back. So I got to give them a lot of credit.
Yeah, how important maybe is the fact that you took the punch from them here and able to regroup, to respond, and have that response in that second half. How can you use that getting ready for tournament time come next week?
I think anytime you can respond to a punch, respond to a run, it's really good. The second quarter there, they kind of kicked our butts, and we came out the second half and we showed them what we were made of. We made a couple defensive adjustments that kind of took them out of what they were doing to us in the first half, and that made all the difference. I think we held them to 14 points in the second half, and that's huge. Like, that's credit to our defense, and that's credit to grit. I think all I talked about at halftime was basically how we got to box out because they got so many rebounds, and honestly, we managed it super well, and we cut that down tremendously, so that was good to see.
Yeah, 6 and 8 by quarter, according to my Mayville State UND math, so don't necessarily quote me on that. But now that region competition for regular season is done, regular season part is over, and you got one more week, and then all of a sudden you got tournament time come Monday.
Yeah, for a week from today, it's nothing better in North Dakota than tournament basketball. I told the girls in the locker room afterwards, I said, all right, congratulations, regular season's over. Now it's time for the second half. Let's get going. Girls seem excited. They were excited to get a win tonight, but they're excited for next week. I think they have a lot to prove. I think they definitely feel they have a lot to prove and a lot to show still. So I'm excited for it. I know the girls are excited. We're ready for February and March.
Yeah, Monday night at the Shack tournament move to the Fargo. Let's talk about how important that game is Monday, because a win on Monday gets you at least 2 more games for your season.
Huge. Last year we didn't play well, and we ended up getting upset that first round. The year before, same thing. We didn't play well. We ended up getting upset. This year we just got to be ready. It's huge. You got to get first night's crucial. Like you said, you got to get to those 2 games. And you want to just give yourself a chance, because really in end of February, March, sometimes a team can get hot. And maybe make a run at something. And I think we have all the capability in the world to get hot and honestly stay hot. So I'm excited for it.
Chase Miller will have all the action from the Shack next week. Jay, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on the win. Good luck come the tournament time next Monday.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break. Come back. Final stats next. YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Carol, Leslie, or Craig to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Final segment here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. We get your Agassi Precision Egg play of the game, as that will go to 13 J.C. Verkeelen, 4 from beyond the arc, 12 points for her. Those were all 12 of her points were the 4 from beyond the arc. She is your Agassi Precision Egg player of the game. Agassi Precision Egg, 701-636-2119, or online at planterdoc.com. As we'll run down our final stats here tonight for Northern Cass, 39 points for them, 10, 15, 6, and 8 the score by quarter. Tess Jalbert, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Carson Nylander, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Carly Ryder, 7 points and 4 rebounds. Abigail Schenk with 1 rebound. Brinley Winterquist with 2 rebounds. Olivia Olson, 6 points and 7 rebounds. Emma Hovdenis leads all Jaguar scorers, 11 points and a rebound. Cadence Hussar with 3 points. Faith Fury with a rebound, and Lauren Johnson with 3 rebounds. 16 turnovers, 3 of 9 from the stripe were Northern Cass. For Central Cass, 67 points for them, 21, 14, 16, and 16 by quarter. Abby Covervig had 1 rebound. Kenley Haug, 20 points and 8 rebounds. Olivia Severson had 23 points and 3 rebounds. Maddie Stieg, 4 points and a rebound. Morgan Wald with 2 points and a rebound. Keelan Flanagan, 6 points and a rebound. J.C. Verkeelan, 12 points, 3 rebounds. Sophie Sherwhite had 6 boards. Jaylee Verkeelan had 1 rebound. 11 turnovers unofficially, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line. So that'll do it for us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. A reminder, plenty of postseason coverage coming up here on YLE. It starts Thursday and Friday from the floor of the Fargo. We'll have our Red Zone audio coverage of the state tournament. I'll have the girls wrestling, a number of Squirrel and Jaguar wrestlers making it to the state tournament. Brent will have the Class B boys. Same thing, a number of Jaguar boys qualifying in the Class B division. And Dan will have the Class A boys with the Central Cass Squirrels. Chase Miller down on the floor getting the interviews, the sounds from the Fargo Dome. That is our coverage Thursday and Friday. Saturday is the dual tournament. We'll be following Lisbon boys and girls, as well as the Kindred boys, and giving updates of all the other matches and the other Class A competition as well from the Fargo Dome. Then next week, it's Region Girls Basketball time. We'll have video coverage of both the Division A, Region 1 and 2 tournaments. Chase Miller will be at NDSU with the Region 1A tournament. Josh and Jacob will be up in Devil's Lake for the 2A, full video coverage for that. I'll be over in Jamestown, audio coverage of the Region 1B tournament. So a reminder, visit our website, see the full winter schedule, follow us on social media, hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thank you to all the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. Thank you to Harper Rust running the camera for us here tonight. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in. Repeating our final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Cass 67, Northern Cass 39. You saw it right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Have a great night, everybody.